What's going on, everybody? Mike here from RoughCut Tutorials, and welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to show you the correct way to import your photos into Lightroom. If you're serious about learning how to edit, why not hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to be the first to know when I have another exciting tutorial up on my channel. Okay, there are three main sources from where to import your photographs. The first one is on your computer's hard drive or any other internal or external drive. Secondly, from your camera. And lastly, from your camera's memory card, connected to your computer via a card reader. At the end of the day, it does not really matter which method you use, as the importing process in Lightroom remains exactly the same. The first thing we're going to do is plug in one of those three devices, unless your images are on your internal hard drive. After you plug in your preferred device, your importing window should open up automatically in Lightroom. Or, if you're importing photographs which are already on your computer, you can go to File, Import, Photos and Video, or just click Import over here. Now we're in the import window in Lightroom, and what's pretty cool about this layout is that they designed it to be somewhat of a logical flow, as the importing process is divided up into three main steps, moving from the left side of the window all the way to the right side of the window. So the first step is to choose the source from where our images we want to import are, whether the images are on an external device such as your memory card, camera, or external drive. My images, however, are on my internal drive or just on my computer, so I'm going to select them over here. Now you'll see the images within the folder on your device or hard drive appear on the middle of the screen. The biggest problem is that most people simply hit the import button now and don't necessarily finish up with the settings, which can potentially affect your import quality. Your images in Lightroom might not be organized neatly or effectively, and you might also be duplicating images on your computer's hard drive, which will use a lot of storage space. So let's have a look at what options we have next. At the top of the window, you'll see you have four options on how you would like Lightroom to handle your files during importing. And they are Copy as DNG, Copy, Move, and Add. So what do each one of these mean? Copy as DNG will import your RAW files and convert them into Adobe's standardized RAW format, which is a digital negative, provided you are importing RAW files. And they will still leave a copy of your images in the original destination. For example, your memory card or the memory card that's in your camera, which is connected to your computer, which you're importing from. Next, you'll have Copy, which will copy the images from where they are currently and import them into your Lightroom storage folder, as well as keeping a copy in the original destination. Next, we have Move, which will import your images from their destination and place them into the Lightroom folder, but delete the images from where they were imported. Lastly, we have Add, which leaves your images in the destination where they currently are, but Lightroom will still import them and reference where those images are currently. So now you can decide which one will work best for you, but if you're not 100% sure, I highly recommend leaving this option on Copy. You also don't have to import all of your images. Say, for example, you only want to import 3 out of all the images that are currently showing in the center of our screen here. You can just select those 3 you want to import and discard the rest. You also have these two options down here, which is Check All and Uncheck All, and they do exactly that. Say if you only want to import 3 images out of 20, it'll be a lot faster to click Uncheck All than just go and check your 3 images manually, as opposed to unchecking 17 of them and then just leaving 3 that you want to import. You also have a thumbnail slider, which allows you to essentially zoom in and zoom out of your thumbnails to give you a clearer view of your photos. Lastly, on the right hand side of your import window, you can choose the destination of your photos once they're imported. You have access to any storage location path on your computer from this tab, and notice that Lightroom wants to store them in your Pictures folder, usually by default, which is usually fine unless you prefer a different location, as in an external hard drive. Once you have chosen your preferred location, you have the option to put your images into a subfolder, which will help you organize your unedited images on your computer. Now you're ready to go and hit import. Once Lightroom is done importing, you'll be presented with the normal Lightroom library interface, and you're good to go and create collections and start editing your images. And there you have it. Thank you very much for watching, and tune in next time for another exciting tutorial. If you have any suggestions or what you would like me to cover in a future episode, be sure to drop it in the comments below. Please show your support for this channel by subscribing and smashing that like button.